Priority 1 target. Deadshot link is...
Oh my god. What on?
Shut the fuck up, bitch! No shit, it's the weak point! I send you back to the dream plane, you motherfucking dragon! Go! Go where you belong! Jesus Christ. Fuck Russell Wilson. Fuck that bitch.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, this is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
When he came out of college, I thought his best attribute was being able to break the pocket and make plays in the open field. But watching him develop over the years, you see a guy who can stand in the pocket and deliver excellent throws into tight windows.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do.
And right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So here are the Ravens now as they get set for their opening possession. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And what a sophomore season he had for the Cardinals. Pretty much swept every major quarterback award, including the Heisman Trophy. And we spend a lot of time talking about his legs. Formidable. He can run the ball like few others, but the key to everything for him, his ability to be accurate from the pocket.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Tackle made at the
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain himself.
No, that was
There
bad.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
brings up 2nd.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. Brushing off defenders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown.
Oh, I was short the touchdown. This is going to be a lame touchdown.
All the way up here, he tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3-yard line, gotta love the effort, and especially the big play.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And 1 at the 34-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's got room. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 53 yards on the ground. Now Elliott.
Man, you fools be distracting me on Marketplace, motherfuckers.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Oh, hopefully we stop them and good old engage mess them up.
And it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they go.
Oh yeah, that's what we needed.
By the Ravens.
Oh no, Elliott's gonna go for it.
He's at the 40, past the 20.
Yeah, yeah. Turn that one.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's doing his thing. He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter, 0 points.
Just not a complete formula. Half of it's there.
The ball comes out.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry. Fumble on the play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On second down now, it's Elliott, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This to Jarwin.
What the fuck was that?
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. We'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke, and he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Third down.
They'll throw again. Preston. This will be caught just inside the 10. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. And again, it's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
C.D. Lamb.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Dude, fucking throw the ball. What the fuck is that shit?
Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
And then you want me to fucking run the goddamn ball. Fuck you.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now. And he's got Snead. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. 2nd down and goal. Jackson got a man. It's caught for the Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown as the 1st half is winding down, and the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Greg Zerline to kick off.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Calling no gain on the dump-off, and it's third down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety back.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback's out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in the sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jackson, and he fends him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me. That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and
Get the fuck out of the way.
Time and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Gerald McCoy able to get him for a loss of about 3. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll run it. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's
Not a good throw, but he caught it.
Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. Play action. It's Jackson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Dancing to his left. And that'll be
God damn.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
Away in the end zone, it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now.
How methodical. 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 Bitch. See what you did there, bitch. How methodical. Methodical.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 48 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott.
How is he not down yet? Holy shit.
And it brings up 4.
And now down 3 scores. I don't think there's any decision at all. You've got to go for it because you don't know how many more times you're going to get an opportunity. Field goals, they're not going to cut it in this situation.
4th down, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown.
What?
Cowboys.
I'm gonna challenge that.
With Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor.
Man, I gotta challenge that. There's nothing to challenge? What the fuck you mean, bitch? What's the point of the challenge feature if you can't challenge?
Now Zerl.
You're kidding, right? There's nothing to challenge. That's a load of shit.
It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Cowboys recovered it, yes. Dallas Cowboy football.
Oh my god, you guys are so fucking retarded. You got Butterfingers, dipshit. I got Butterfingers. Fucking Methodical Butterfingers, bitch. I never thought I would say that in my fucking lifetime. Methodical Butterfingers. Oh my god.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Got an open man, the tight end.
Oh, you are such a cunt. Such a urgency.
It's a first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
Yeah, there's a reason why the Ravens have Lamar Jackson, because he's the one carrying the fucking team, and that's why their record's good, because everybody else sucks ass. From fucking Mark Andrews to fucking everybody sucks ass.
And hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Okay, so it's good to know that we got a failing O-line.
I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that is getting
That
his
audible saved me right there.
What do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Ingram again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
3rd and 7.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Oh my god, dude. I was hoping to run through the fucking crack, and that's the fucking thing. You can't run through. When the fuck is it 4th fucking down, bitch? God damn, dude.
1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
I don't know. Do I just let the clock run out, or do I actually go for it? Oh,
and his kick is good.
There we go.
Puts the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for him.
Squib kick.
They would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Lane opens here. He's past.
You're not getting a fucking touchback. Game over.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them,